No, but oh. Okay, what is armor deflection? Um, okay. Wheel defense. You know what? I'll just keep going with might for now. Sentinel. Normal strikes. Requires 3 talents. Further increases the number of enemies he can engage. Fight defensively. Gain a bonus to armor. All right, so what's over here becomes an intimidating force on the battlefield. Enemies nearby barrack have their resolve reduced. Okay. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. Okay, increase one-handed and two-handed melee weapon damage. Let's see what barrack and nearby party members take reduced damage. These are the extra stuff that I want to possibly start working towards. Because barrack obviously is our tank. He's just our tank. Just I want him to be able to engage in as many enemies as possible, while also a bond of honor. Oh, this is bond of honor. Oh, that's neat. Heroic defense. Once per combat. Oh, that might just be what I go for. Okay, what's over here? Getting immunity to push and prone effects and a large boost to endurance at the cost of the ability to move. Ugh. Never really liked those abilities. Okay. Increase the chance. Part of the blade. Gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. I think since he is, as I said, since he is our tank, I kind of want to start working towards this. So I think I'll want to go ahead and fight defensively, getting a bonus to armor. Do I want to start with this? Do I want to get this, or do I want this? I think we'll go with that. You leveled up. Okay, what do you erase the record? Place a preservation seal on an ally. If the ally's health falls below the limit, they are healed for a large amount of health, and the seal is destroyed. Oh, second breath. Lantry revives a fallen comrade. Oh god, which one do I want? Oh, what is this? Grants bonus to arcane armor and magic defense. It's okay. We've been falling a lot, so I might as well go for this. Well, first off, what's over here? And here, we probably want to go up on resolve. Plus 5% spell strength. Melody, finesse. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go wits. Okay, yeah. Why is that orange? What did I just grab? Oh, this is probably something for you. Or not? Okay. Pick up some here. No difference.
Huh.
Yes. All right, let's go ahead and have a talk with these guys. Ah, a fate binder. How fortuitous. For us, I mean. Decidedly not for the Oathbreakers. A quick smirk. A smirk quirks the right side of his mouth as he surveys the carnage you left behind. Whether intended or not, we're indebted for your help. Where are the rest of you? Was part of your squad killed or otherwise separated? Aye, the Oathbreakers felled Grissendier before we could erect the barricade, but our circle alone was all Master Redrick's and could feasibly spare. We're here, and though wayworn, we're ready to help. Wait, your commander isn't even here? With all due respect, Fatebinder, it's not a matter I'd expect you to understand. We absolutely cannot abandon Cairn to the Stone Sea. His nostrils flare in mild ire. As we've only recently located him and are in the process of constructing a fort to guard his remains, we could not spare another mage, especially now when the beast tribe that flocked to Cairn in his final days is becoming increasingly territorial and contentious. And so Riddix refused Ash's orders. I'm not of a rank to make such a sweeping evaluation. Yeah, but I'd say he interpreted them in his own manner and then to the best of his judgment, rather than outright refusing them. He is an iron guard after all. His decisions, though difficult to make as they may be, will certainly embolden our routing of the tiers. Not if your general and his entire army is dead. Oh boy. He chokes and the Earthshakers behind him gather closely, murmuring surprise amongst themselves. One of them, a woman with the russet hair, slaps him on the back so hard shockwaves tremble through you and into the mountains past. How? Glares silently. With a shaky nod and an even shakier salute, the Earthshaker gathers the circle and cloistered together, murmuring or perhaps chanting in hushed voices. Ooh. Okay, he's no longer orange, though. I suppose that's a good sign. I can't click on the map to move them. Such a bad oversight. Oh wait, can I not? I'll quick save now. That's essentially where we need to go, but we need to now head back to this favorite camp. You're following the road through an expanse of scrubby woodlands, crooked oaks, and dry, needled pines, grasping towards the sky when you catch the sound of children's laughter filtering through the trees. Investigate the laughter. Abandoning the road, you make your way to a small tributary of the Antony snaking through the sparse forest, and there you discover a group of 4 youths gathered beside the small stream. 2 of the children sit on the rocks, poles in hand, staring patiently at the water. The other 2 are seated near a bucket, taking turns whacking eels along the ground to stun them and carve up eel meat. Oh, well, I'm just going to return to the road then. Having sated your curiosity, you return to the road and continue on your journey. Service. With all due respect, our cohorts have proven themselves against these apex fools time and time again. What can your Earthshakers do other than get in the way? I don't want to be here, Service, and my orders don't involve proving our value to you. If the Great General doesn't want magic on his side, then he can order us to stand down and sit this one out. I don't question what your mages bring to the table, Hellspire, but I have my reservation about your leaders. Why couldn't Reddick show up to the siege himself? If he has more pressing issues than the state of the conquest, I should like to hear about it from his mouth. Say nothing. If we conclude that Reddick is ignoring his duties, then he'll need to be replaced. I don't take any pleasure from the idea, but we may have to take the steps if he proves intractable. I hate to upset the chain of command during a time of war. Perhaps Reddick's brother can convince him to remember his duty. Fatebinder, I thank you for the part you played. You didn't have to risk your life, risk yourself, but you did so all the same. Welcome back. What does it need? All right. Well, then I suppose.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
All right, we'll take a stop here, and yeah, we're dropping frames here and there, but I think we'll be. Improves everything, like for instance whether you're fit to lead the flock of children. Did you not hear the news of the edict? This is a foolish distraction. We ought to be saving our fight for the enemy. What's the problem here? No problem here, Lord Binder. Captain F-Wit here seems he's about to bulk from this challenge. Thinks just because he used to run a ship, he's qualified to run a gang. So I'm calling him out because the way I see it, his warriors ought to follow me, not this new blood. Captain F-Wit was my father. F-Wit will do just fine. If we have to prove our strength, we'll do so happily, but I'll have your hands and feet removed and the rest of you kept for my own use. Get a wager on this fight? I could use a few rings. Why not? Might as well win a string as I gut her and take her gang. Cuts her face. I'll bet 5 bronze and quiet ship. Soldier offers a quick solemn nod. Come, who of you will be first to meet my blade? Damn. Here we are. The Fifth Eye, commander of the little scars, surveys his camp, watching in silent stillness as all manner of violence and revelry occur around him. He offers a slight nod at your approach. Was there anything else? What is your role in the chorus? While the whole of the chorus remains loyal to the voices of Nerat, I am truly the most loyal. Oh, so loyal of his numerous wishes. Okay. He's the Crimson Spear, part of the Archon's inner circle. Dozens of the strongest gang bosses answer to him, and from there the orders trickle down to the rest of the army. I am the Archon's martial retainer and humble servant. I am his eyes and his ears, but also his mouth. For I speak with his authority when he is absent, and I am his killing edge when the rabble is moved to war. Did you ask for this honor? I did not have to. The voices of Nearet saw the need inside of me, and through his arcane ministrations, burnt away the cloying parts of me that foolishly resisted his enlightenment. Discussing as I may find this creature, the fifth eye is not the only one who has suffered changes on the surfaces of the swarm. No need, your ironclad behemoth. No, indeed, you ironclad behemoth. I read that a little bit wrong. Anyways, have you ever considered jumping ship and enlisting with a chorus? With strength like yours, we could have you leading a decorated gang in your first week. If I ever jumped ship, it would be only to sink to the bottom of the waves, beyond the reach of you and your parasite of an Archon. I mean, you wouldn't have any other choice. His armor's kind of glued to him. Good thing you mentioned loyalty twice. Now I'm really convinced. The fifth eye stares at you, arms folded, as he says nothing. Are all the Crimson Spears as odd as you? I would not ask you to speak of the other Fatebinders. I will not speak for the other Crimson Spears. He's odd as F because he's an eye, not because he's a Crimson Spear. The Spears are cold, determined to punch. Eyes are a breed apart, owning a fraction of the Archon's secret's madness. When did you take the vows? Unlike most of the conscripts here, I did not need a cudgel against the head of the sealed wisdom of the Archon's secrets. I proudly joined the chorus in its nascent days, left my home in the bastard city to join with the incoming chorus, and the rest is glory and history. These days, you follow the course or die. We who chose the path and killed to defend our place are the Gold Guard. Even if it's been 2 or 3 years, the course has a short memory. What can you tell me about Ascension Hall? At the center of Avengers Well, at the base of the mountain spire, he points northeast, is a small fortification. Ascension Hall is the name of the Citadel's inner council chamber. We had left a garrison when this valley was first taken in 429, with the Citadel being their base of operations. When the Oathbreakers staged their revolt, the garrison at Ascension Hall was defeated. Makes sense that Kairos' edict would demand that we burn this rebellion back to its point of origin. What do you know about the disfavored commander? Iron Marshal Aranis is a doting warrior. Just like the Archon of War, she's one of a few select disfavored cautions and cowardly enough to be trusted with the Archon's Iron Toddlers. No doubt her primary qualifications include being related to Ash. The Legion's a little big in its pedigree, if you catch my drift. Keep insulting my commander and I'll slap that mask off your face. Not that I'm eager to see what's inside. Okay. Your mutual disrespect will be our unmaking. Do I need to discipline you both? No, not this time, perhaps. I will respectfully save your censure for when I need to act in a more despicable manner. That day is no doubt nigh. We're not children to be corrected and set in line. I have long distrusted the court for treating us as such, but I won't challenge you at this juncture. Theory piece about the Iron Marshal, then. Though I am loath to speak highly of her, I cannot deny she is a brilliant swordsman, and the other disfavored seem to take her seriously, despite the serious stick that's popped up her backside. Who's the strongest in your camp? I am, actually. Well, the Archon is, without question, the mightiest in camp. Death Knell is the master trainer here, and she's almost tough enough to take me. She's a bitter... don't tell her I told you that. But she can be trusted to fight and lead. And while her humility is lacking, Verse is correct. She's been running with the Furies even longer than Death Knell. Too bad that skill... Poisons did nothing to save her sisters. Sounds like you're insulting my friend here. Did I detect a hint of fighting words in your voice? That I must have spoken in error. I meant no offense. I wished only to convey that Verse is a true survivor, an embodiment of the kind of grit the chorus reveres. So kind of you to step in to protect my honor that way, because I'm clearly incapable of speaking for myself. Is there a reliable quartermaster or peddler in camp? Talk to Snigler. Gotcha. Very well. Let me see your wares. Do. All right, can I get a weapon? Is a weapon that suits me? Oh, jeez. Well, here you go. Take it. Take it. Just take it. Oh wow, I'm at 35 bronze. Okay. Siren. Who are you? A young woman stands flanked by a pair of soldiers. The ornate headdress crested her brow, lends her otherwise small figure an intimidating aspect. From her gear to gown, everything about her sparkly contrasts the wretched state of the camp. She looks both at ease and uncomfortable, composed in her element and completely unsure. She turns to you.
Greetings, worm.
You look familiar. Have we met?
You don't know me, little worm? I am Siren, and my degenerate allies have the pleasure of calling me the Archon of Song. And you are Tunon's Fatebinder. What brings you here to the middle of the battlefield? Did Cairo send you to shame Ash and Nerat into action?
Ash certainly needs someone to dig a heel into his back, if only to distract him from his problem.
But Nerat, he's just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he?
What are you suggesting about Nerat? What? Oh, never mind. There isn't anything interesting about happening in camp, and the solitude is making me paranoid. Nerat is the Archon of Secrets. I'm sure he has one or two he isn't sharing with everyone.
I can't be expected to keep track of all his comings and goings, his plans and secret meetings, his betrayals. Anyway, we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me.
From the corner of your eye, you see Verse copper hands to her ears, turning her head away from Siren. Siren's mouth opens in a perfect O shape, and the sound that it pours out is captivating, entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the camp until it seems that nothing exists but her voice.
Remove my helmet.
Ah, why? What is my lore at? That was a 40 lore.
Greetings, worm. You don't know me, and you, Ash, but Nerat. Anyway, remove
Oh,
My
it is. So it is just going to go
helmet.
off of mine. What is my lore at then? My lore is that I am one short. Let's see if we can fix that real quick. Vitality, health, wits. Oh, this removes one wound. Nice. Okay. Quickness, might, resolve.